Alright, we're back. So it's raining right now, but one thing I always observe when I play games that have a day-night cycle is games tend to be, now, this is not true, but subjective entirely. Games tend to be not as great to
For later.
look at when it's nighttime. And now, this game's still gorgeous at night. It's just during the day you get all the colors and whatnot. It's great. But it also feels like, anyway, it also feels like the nighttime lasts a hell of a lot longer than daytime in these games. And that's not
Might regret
true. It
this.
just feels like it. Know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. See you later, Peter Rabbit. Eat you, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful here with your pasta, right? I know it's itchy probably, but gotta let it heal, silly. He murdered Peter Rabbit and harvested his organs and his skin. I guess skin's good.
That'll help.
I guess we should skip around that because that's actually a bandit camp. We're supposed to go over here and meet this dude first. Nil really wants to kill bandits, so who are we to deny him? There's a debate on whether skin should be considered an organ or not.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
Okay.
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow, a concern about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
Alright, let's do it.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Well, I had read, sorry, I was reading a while back
That's the alarm.
that even
Let
the
them
medical
sound
community
it.
argued about it, but I guess they finally
That's a
came to
gift.
a consensus. And,
And
or
if you're the
they
heroic
just decided
kind who needs
the
a
debate
little
was
extra,
stupid.
there's the captives.
Which, fair enough. Ancient vessel dropping. Sick. What is this? A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones. Shows a curious flying machine. Sets an ancient vessels. A set of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. Cool. Metal flower, ancient vessel. Kill the bandits. Look at this guy. And well, Your coffee cups a dear vessel to you? Honestly, chances are, what I was reading was probably just some fucker starting up debates and not actually having any real evidence. It was just conjecture to stir the pot about things that they don't like. Because, you know, whether the skin is a organ or not is something that people need to fight over. Who's that dude?
Got a bad feeling. Wasn't
Saw me.
expecting that.
Here we go.
What? You're apparently really bad at stealth.
To them, you miserable chumps.
Alright. It does make it easy to tag all of them.
Quit moving!
There's a lot of bandits here.
Over here.
Lots of people believe the opposite of what the medical community says. Ain't that the
Got
truth?
another shot for you. Sun's gonna shine right through you when
He just killed his buddy. Ooh, that was less good. Ow, okay, come on. Mira, get out of my way, please. Hello? Mira? You're in front of my screen. Okay, well, guess we gotta do this with cat handicap. No? Okay. Any cat. Cannot see the screen still. Alright, that's a bit better.
time to rain down.
I cannot see. Hi, can you move, please?
Got you
Yes,
located.
hello. You're very cute, very sweet. If the medical unit came out and said water is wet, they'd debate it. It's true. And it'd all be people who do not understand what the,
Right here, you son.
anything about them.
I'm not here.
Alright, note to self. Kill the ones up above first. Fast. Don't be a fucking idiot and try to kill the one walking there when the other one is up above.
Finally.
Alright. Tag this dude. Game, let me tag him. Damn it. Okay. At the very least, my shots do tend to be murdering these dudes. So there's that. Made use of it. There's a lot more here than I thought there were.
Coming down steady as a drumbeat.
So we're gonna try to kill the highest one that I can find. One that's smoked the most weed. After I loot their storehouse. Yeah, like I said, the headshots kill here. So that's at least beneficial. So Jimmy, do you consider yourself to be a neo bandit?
The bandits brought their prisoners here.
Someone didn't notice? What? That's kind of fucking hilarious. I can't get a good angle on that one. From this spot. They're in just the right spot where I'm standing. I can't aim at them.
Wait, who went down?
Well, now he noticed. He was standing right beside when I shot her. Which actually works out great for me, because... Alright. I've reached the finality of the benefits of that area. There is somebody still over there, apparently. Well, I think I may have tagged the alarm system more than the... Welcome back. Damn it, I don't quite have the right angle on this one either. I doubt I could hit her from here with this bow. Yeah, I can't get her from here either. I'll be able to get him momentarily though. Anyone else? Any dummy. And oh, I think we got everyone else. Guy's walking over here though. And he does not stay still. Hey, dude, thanks for staying quiet while I murdered you. We did it. And now the people have moved back in. Like, why is she...
May I speak with you?
No. You may not. He did. I like fucking grounded him on the ground. He didn't say or make any sound.
Honored. All Mother be praised.
Are you all right? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this
Oh, thanks for
camp.
watching.
We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Karja came.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach. How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
Sounds like you could
You
have
seem
fought.
different from the person you describe.
I hope to be. We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
Thank you! Jeremy, you're an inspiration to us all. Not PMF, though. Vector, why did you let your favorite Pokemon get away?
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
You don't refer to me as the outcast girl? That'd be super. I can't get up there, can I? I can. It's more fun when they're hard to get. Alright. You let it get away, giving it hope that it can live a life where it's not in servitude to you, and then you spring your trap. I get you, I get you. I was like, where the fuck are all the bodies that I killed? But there should be a whole bunch over here, yeah? I can't loot them anymore, though.
Can't carry more.
Alright, well. That's that. I'm not an inspiration. I'm an omen. Well, that's ominous.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath, then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
No, they don't get that look in their eyes.
Okay.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
For the greater good. I mean,
I guess you're doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
I'm doing what I love. And what could be wrong with that?
you're murdering people.
We're done here.
Nil is just sad.
I'm afraid so.
What?
But
I
we
don't
live in a
want
world
on
of
murder.
ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure we'll meet again.
Maybe. If it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by our work.
There you go, guys. We did it. We defeated Devil's Thirst. The bandit camp has been bested. Look at that. I think I should head back down here. And where was it? I think we should head here first, because that's near closer to us than this quest. So I'm gonna head over to this village. Old words from the Butcher of Emerald Vale. Come on, man. I didn't butcher Emerald Vale. I killed 3 people. One of which deserved it, the others were just there because they were employed to protect him, and I didn't want to die. So they all had to go. Okay. Didn't quite go how I planned that, but it'll do. You know what the best part of the whole quest line is? What? If I just talked to people in a different order, it could have been resolved without
Mother's crying.
murdering him?
Feels more like a
Should've got
military
out of
camp.
there quick.
So many wounded.
Perhaps.
Corruption.
Here she is.
Spreading.
They made
What
her
happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
If you do everything right and convince Reed to resign, he goes into a self-imposed exile and gets murdered by bandits anyway. Go fucking figure.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside.
Which is precisely why we now need to go
I'll never
inside.
waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
Goddess, show us mercy.
Alright, Cauldron Sigma. We'll work on that in a few. What other things can we find here? You. What's wrong with you?
You're
Hey,
the
Dan.
Seeker.
Curiosity.
The one who was an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the Proving. You
Yeah, sure.
saved many lives.
Indeed.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
What was your hunting party doing?
After
Okay.
the Proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is
Your party is...
gone.
What's worse than being killed?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid. My friends went into the ruins. I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them either.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
I'm gonna tell
You have
everyone.
nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Mini cat? What are you making sounds at the birds for? What did the birds do to you?
Goddess, show us mercy.
Also, I don't think they can hear you.
Well, I
Chris.
hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards.
Maybe.
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Karja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Karja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me. As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
I'm glad they
How
have the
did
word
the Karja
mesa
ever
still.
come to build such marvels?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh? See anything you like? Sure you do.
Jeremy, do you see anything you like? I need one more metal burn. Are you kidding me? There's shit everywhere. Okay, maybe? Do you sell a metal burn? He does not. Oh, I can get a map that has all of these on here. We'll consider that after I buy,
See anything you like?
mini cat?
Well, I'll be off.
Thanks. Me too.
So many dead.
Hang on. Go water. Damn it.
We still don't know who sent the killers.
Well, I hope you... See anything you like?
Well, I'll be off. I hope business
Hi,
picks
Nora.
up.
Thanks. Me too.
I don't even know what drops the metal baron.
My own damn fault. Should have got out of there quick.
Don't seem to know where to find metal baron. That's fine. We'll get it from somewhere.
Brave! Mother's crown could make use of your bow.
Me?
Well, you are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins. Our stitcher works his hands raw, repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east, past the falls. But there's a machine out there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's... My ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's prized from a machine's jaws long past.
You put that much trust in a ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck as much as the tribe needs those skins.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
Corruptors drop metal baron? Okay, well, I don't have any idea where we can find corruptors at this
I
point,
said
so...
I'd meet Varl and Sona near Red Echoes.
Oh, it's you. The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Ew, some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders.
Exactly.
Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons, but I have earned a few sons at the hunting grounds at Valley Meet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
It is not.
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
Only seekers with red hair and big reputations.
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun. If you do, you'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
I'm not going to do any of that. In fact, just because that man acted like that, we're avoiding that hunting ground entirely.
Machines have been driven wild. Our family and friends lie dead. What hope is there left for us?
The strongest, like the machine friends.
Miss Minicat, you are once again hanging out in front of me.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Karja fort to the west?
I have a mini
And
cat
beyond that,
right here.
Meridian?
Just
Yes, the Karja call the
directly
place
in front of
their
my
tower.
monitor.
It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
Hey.
What happened to it?
The war. The Karja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight. And pray to the goddess.
And pray. Minicat's like, fuck your sightlines, yeah.
Mother's crown guards
She does
the
that a
edge of the
lot.
sacred
If I'm
land.
looking at this monitor, she has
So
to
do you
sit
see
in
a lot
front
of
of it.
farmers
If I'm
here?
looking at that one, she has to
Yes.
sit in front of it. If I'm
Not
looking
here in
at
the
this
village
one, she has to
itself,
sit in front of
course,
it.
but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering.
Thanks, Mary.
It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right.
Jeremy, you wouldn't know
Careful out
this,
there,
but I
Aloy.
didn't win the proving.
I hope you find whatever it is you're after. Curiosities for dreamers.
Clear 2 corrupted zones. But we're good. We have a good chance of finding metal burn in corrupted zones. Sit over here and look for Tam's ring. Actually, Minicat, what are you doing? Okay, we got 6,000 EXP for doing that one. 4,000 and 6,000. Okay. Ancient Army. We want to do this. This is actually good. At some point. We need boar skins and some rings. Got quite a bit of EXP in a reward box for it. Okay. Yeah, there's actually some decent rewards for doing these side quests, so we're probably gonna do them. We'll see. I'm gonna take a break here, guys, and then we will come back and play some more. We got about an hour and a little bit left to stream, so yeah.